Hi now, it is 5 o'clock on this Friday evening, August 8th, 2014 on a Friday evening at 7.5 hour. What have been just your PJ Wiggins, that evening report. Friday evening, August 8th, 2014. Good evening everybody. Our current conditions at 5 o'clock in North Massachusetts got a temperature of 81 degrees, that temperature humidity of 39%, wind speed west by 8 miles per barometer, 29.96 inches, dew point about 54 degrees, and a visibility of 10 miles. Heat index 81 degrees. Alright, let's take a look at our radar scope, and it shows some spotty rain showers around western Nashua and central New Hampshire, and spotty rain showers around Meredith, and in Lebanon, and up in north central New Hampshire, around western Conway, around Mount Washington, up in northeastern Vermont near St. Johnsbury, Vermont. Here, and this is a good zoom in one cell. This is a line of heavy showers and storms off Kittery, Maine near Kittery Point, Maine near, and some rain showers around Newington and around Portsmouth, around southern Kittery, in Kittery, Maine near, and the same storm system that brought us some showers and thunderstorms yesterday is now up in much of Maine, up in eastern Quebec, north of Quebec City. It's getting a lot of rain and thunderstorms around central Quebec, around Maine, and stretching it up in New Brunswick and then up in western and eastern portions of Nova Scotia here, and line of rain showers and storms around east central portions of Prince Edward Island. So, and the stretches of rain showers and storms from the Ohio Valley stretching down for the Virginias and covering much of the entire southeastern states here, and stretching out Louisiana, Arkansas, and a line of rain showers in north central Mexico, and then down for south central Texas here, and stretching on western and northern Texas up in Oklahoma, and up for the southeastern Kansas, and a line of rain showers for Mexico, stretching it in for New Mexico, up to Colorado, Utah, down for Nevada, down for Colorado, down in California, and stretching up to Idaho, Wyoming, western and eastern South Dakota, and up to western Montana, and a line of rain showers in eastern British Columbia, stretching up in Alberta, and then for some of western Saskatchewan here, central portions of Manitoba getting some showers and storms here. Hannah, Canada, good evening, 61 degrees with clear skies here. Let's take a look at that map situation. Some clouds covering much of Maine and up in Atlantic Canada. Never bet cost from the southern states down to the Atlantic states, stretching our valley down for Iowa and Missouri. In line clouds from Mexico down in Mexico, down for western Texas, and down for Oklahoma, down for southern Kansas, and then stretch up to the Rockies and up to Nevada, Idaho, eastern Washington, and Oregon. It's stretch from British coming up in Alberta, up in the northern Saskatchewan, and the Manitoba, and up in the northern Ontario, in the James Bay. Okay, let's take a look at our map situation here. Station from eastern Montana, then for the Plains states, and Oklahoma, and on for Arkansas, stretching on the southeast states and out to sea. And we got cold front up in Manitoba, and a lot of low pressure covering much of the western portion of the states. There was a lot of frontal boundaries covering much of the western portion of the states here, and a couple of frontal boundaries up in the northeast, and one frontal boundary from southern Quebec to the north of New Brunswick, bringing us the same storm system we had yesterday into Maine and parts of the Atlantic, and a frontal boundary from southern Wisconsin down for western Illinois, and a frontal boundary from southern Indiana down for Ohio. And we got a low pressure system in South Dakota, and low pressure from Oklahoma down to Arkansas, and high pressure in north central Mexico here. Pair 81s in Boston and New York City, 83 in Washington D.C., 78 in Pittsburgh, 79 in Detroit, 81 in Chicago, 82 in Minneapolis, it's 79 in Omaha, 78 in Kansas City, 102 in Dallas, Texas, 92 in Brownsville, Texas, 73 in Atlanta, 90 in Miami, 101 in Phoenix, 80 out in Albuquerque, 83 in Denver, 84 in Salt Lake City, 95 out in Las Vegas, it's 74 in Los Angeles, 72 in San Francisco, 70 out in Seattle, and it's 80 degrees out in Great Falls, Montana. Here. Alright, let's take a look at our current conditions around the region here. We got 81 degrees in Boston and Bedford, 82 in Norwood and Beverly, 78 in Gloucester, it is A1 out in Bedford, 83 in Pittsburgh, 76 in Worcester, 78 in Sturbridge, 79 in Webster, 82 in Norwood, 81 in Taunton, 81 in New Bedford, and 77 degrees in Falmouth, 78 in Chatham, 77 in Palmerstown, 69 in Cape Cod Bay, 74 in Nantucket, 74 in Marshall, 79 out in Wesley, 77 in Block Island, it's A1 out in Providence, 79 in Smithfield, it's A1 in Springfield, it's 80 out in Amherst, 78 out in Greenfield, 71 in Pittsfield, 76 in Northampton, 77 in Albany, 74 in Bennington, 72 in Battle River, Vermont, it's 77 in Keene, New Hampshire, 74 in Jaffrey, New Hampshire, it's 80 out in Concord, New Hampshire, 76 in Manchester, it's 81 in Nashua, and in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It's 82 in Windsor, it's 81 in Hartford, 82 in Meriden, 75 in Waterbury, Connecticut, 77 in Danbury, Connecticut, it's 81 in Bridgeport, 80 in New Haven, it's 74 in Long Island, it's 82 in New York City, 81 in Islip, and it's 79 in Montauk here. Alright, let's take a look at our curlish forecast discussion around the country here. Heavy rain and flash flooding are possible over the southern Appalachians, and showers and thunderstorms will continue to focus along a wavy frontal boundary stretch from Oklahoma to the southeast coast this weekend, and storms developing on a warm and muggy air mass to place in the south of the frontal could contain local heavy downpours, and more organized area of the heavy rains are expected to develop over the southern Appalachians as a surface soil along the front slowly meanders eastward throughout the Tennessee Valley. And these rains could pose a risk of flash flooding, and well north of the wavy boundary and the location for the Great Lakes to the northeast should be in store for the relatively dry weekend. A cold front in the northern tier will trigger scattered showers and thunderstorms, and while dipping flat the northern plains Friday night and the Saturday more organized areas of convection will be possible as the boundary pushes farthest southeastward throughout the upper Midwest and the Central Plains Saturday night and Sunday. Monsoonal moisture lingering over the Great Basin and will continue to foster scattered showers activity over this weekend. Later in the forecast period, temperatures will be on the rise again across the portions on the northwest and upper ridge built to the loft there. Forecast discussion in New England there. High pressure will bring dry and beautiful weather for Tuesday with seasonal temperatures. The next portion cold front will be likely bring a period of heavy rain, isolated thunderstorms late Tuesday night and Wednesday. Dry weather will return somewhat next on Thursday, but Friday with temperatures after a few degrees below normal. A few pop-up showers have developed over the region this afternoon due to a cool pull of lofts and steep in the left rates, and since there is still decent CU field across the region, cannot rule out the potential pop-up shower late this afternoon. Believe there'll be very isolating coverage as moisture and very limited per cane. That's about a 5 to 10% chance here in southern New England. When you get up north, the percent chance gets a little higher here, about 15, 20, 25% here. And otherwise expect persistent northwestern flow to remain across the region today as temperatures in the low to mid 80s. Tonight, any showers that develop should dissipate after sunset, and otherwise expect a repeat performance compared to last night with clear skies and light winds. That's all again for allow for radiation cooling tonight, allowing the temperature to drop in the low to mid 50s. Still cannot rule out some patchy ground fog as weak conversion sets up. Visibility should not be dense as temperature spread is quite large here. Alright. Let's take a look at our tropical cyclone outlook here. And this is disturbance number 1 here. Shower activity associated with a trail of low pressure located at 700 miles south of the southern tip of the Baja Capital Peninsula has diminished. The spot and development of this system is unlikely due to strong upper level winds. Formation chance for forecast low near 0%, and formation chance for 5 days low near 0% here. Alright, the latest on Trouble Storm Isabel here. It's 19.5 to the north, 158.0 to the west, maximum same winds 50 miles per hour. Movement west about 15 miles per hour here. And our latest on Isabel, Trouble Storm advisory number 35. Location 19.5 to the north, 158.0 to the west, about 130 miles, 210 kilometers west of Kona, Hawaii. About 125 miles, 200 kilometers south of Honolulu, Hawaii. Maximum sustained winds about 50 miles per hour, 85 kilometers an hour. The present movement in western 28 degrees at 15 miles per hour, 24 kilometers an hour. Minimum central pressure 1,009 millibars at 280 inches. Changes in watches and warnings and events as follows. None. Summary of watches and warnings in effect. A tropical storm warning in effect for Hawaii County, Maui County, including the islands of Maui, Molokai, Lanai, and Kaulua, and Oahu and Kauai Island County, including the islands of Kauai and Nauru. A tropical warning, that means that tropical storm conditions are expected somewhere within the warning area within 36 hours, in this case in the next 12 to 24 hours. Interested in the northwestern Hawaiian Island should monitor the progress of Isabel, and for storm information specific to your area, please monitor products issued by the National Weather Service Office in Honolulu, Hawaii. At 11 a.m. Hawaiian time, 21 a.m. UTC, the center of tropical storm Isabel was located by Air Force Reserve Hurricane 100 aircraft near latitude 19.5 to north. Longitude 158.0 due to west, and Isabel's moving toward the west near 15 miles per 24 kilometers an hour, and its motion expected to continue. Friday early standing with some slowing in force speed, and on the forecast track, the center of Isabel will be passing about 100 miles south of the Haro this afternoon, and about 130 miles south of Kauai tonight. Max sustained winds near 15 miles per hour, 85 kilometers an hour with higher gusts and some weakening is forecast during the next 4 hours and is may weaken or direction by Sunday. Tropical force winds extend outward at 105 kilometers and 165 kilometers from the center. Wind gusts up to 68 miles, 109 kilometers an hour was reported on California early this morning. The estimated minimum central pressure is 1,009 millibars, 280 inches, and tropical storm conditions will gradually diminish at the Big Island of Maui. Today's tropical storm conditions are likely over portions of Ohio today and Kauai time, especially over the mountains and where winds will blow down slopes from high terrain and rainfall totals of 5 to 8 inches and isolated maximum amounts of 12 inches are expected near the tropical cell. The heaviest rains will be likely to occur to mountainous terrain. This rain could cause life and flash floods as well as rock and mudslides. And surface swells drained by ISL are part of very large and damaging mainly along east and south facing shores of the island. This damage is several minutes later today, yeah? As we move out to sea. And Hurricane Julio here is a Category 2 storm with 105 miles per hour and wind west northwest about 6 miles per hour. Settle location 18.5 to the north, 143.5 to the west. There, and it's gonna. And the latest on Hurricane Julio here, location 8.2 to the north, 141.9 to the west, about 870 miles at 13.95 kilometers east of Hilo, Hawaii, about 10 to 60 miles. 17 to 10 kilometers east of Honolulu, Hawaii. Maximum sustained winds 105 miles per 165 kilometers an hour. And present movement west-northwest about 285 degrees at 60 miles per 26 kilometers an hour. Minimum central pressure 966 millibars at 20.53 inches. And there are no coastal watches or warnings in effect in Tristan and Hawaiian Islands to monitor the progress of Julio. At 5 a.m. Hawaiian time, there's 15 on UTC. The center of Hurricane Julio was located in latitude 18.2 to the north, longitude 141.9 to the west, and Julio is moving toward the west-northwest near 60 miles per 26 kilometers an hour. Now, general westward to the west-northwestward motion is expected to continue about Sunday morning. And maximum sustained winds are near 105 miles per 165 kilometers an hour, with higher gusts and gradual weakening expected about Sunday morning. And hurricane force winds extend outward up to 35 miles per 55 kilometers from the center, and tropical storm force winds extend up to 150 miles 185 kilometers an hour. The estimated minimum central pressure is 966 millibars, 20.53 inches. Here, and why don't we go? And the latest on Genevieve, Category 4, storm with wind speed 145, gusts of 175. Moving in the northwest here, weakening gradually to a tropical depression by about Wednesday. And how long Category 1 storm 80 miles per hour, wind gusts 100 miles, going to make its landfall in south central Japan tomorrow, Eastern time as a tropical storm here. And west of the front, you can see heavy rain around south central Japan and heaviest wind and some rain around east of the front around west of Osaka, Japan here, and it's going to be out to see Japan at about Sunday morning here. Okay, tonight is going to be a beautiful night on tap here. 60s for the metro region with some 50s in the inland suburbs and up in the 50s up in northern New England there, and some 40s up in north country of Vermont, New Hampshire, up in the northwestern Maine here. And tomorrow you are going to be in for a delightful day. Oh my, it's going to be a beautiful, delightful weekend on tap for tomorrow and Sunday here. Tomorrow time, we are going to see 75 to 85. Sunday, we should see 74 to 86. So, if you got outdoor plans for the weekend, oh, this is going to be one of the best weekends we ever had this summer. Beautiful weather. Sunny skies, low humidity, you name it, as we will have low humidity, and we all know the storm is going to be late Tuesday and early Wednesday, and the water temperature is 63 degrees here. So beautiful weekend on tap here. And let's take a look at our view from the outside here, and it shows a perfect night on tap. And if you're going to Gillette Stadium for the One Direction concert at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it is going to be a perfect night to watch a concert tonight. Beautiful sun, low humidity. Oh, we're counting stars and counting beautiful weather on this beautiful day here. Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Goes like this for tonight. Most of the coast guys with low on 56 degrees. West wind about 5 to 9 miles per hour. Becoming common in the evening. Saturday, San Scott under 84 degrees. Northwest wind about 3 to 8 miles per hour. Saturday night, most of the coast guys on 59 degrees and calm wind. Sunday, San Scott under 83 degrees and light available wind becoming easy around 6 miles per hour in the morning. Sunday night, most of the coast guys on 57 degrees and southeast wind about 5 miles becoming common in the evening. Monday, San Scott under 84 degrees. Monday night, Podcast got low 60 degrees. Tuesday, most of the sun's got 83 degrees. Tuesday night, chance of showers, most of the got low 64 degrees and chance of precipitation 30%. Wednesday, showers likely, the rain can be every time. Most of the got high near 36 degrees and chance of precipitation 70%. Wednesday night, showers likely, most of the got low 64 degrees and chance of precipitation 60%. Thursday, most of the sun's got near 37 degrees. Thursday night, podcast got low 60 degrees. Friday, most of the sun's got high near 37 degrees. Peter's weather phrase of the day, of the evening. A fantastic Friday and a wonderful weekend on tap. Peter Channel News time 5:15 here, and it is time now for a travel report on this Friday evening. And we're going to take the Peter Copter Cam around the Google Maps, and it is going to turn it on, and it is going to show, wow, look at that, look at that. Let's start you off in Greater Boston, where Southeast Expressway on both sides. Slow on both ends here from Dorchester, Boston, all the way down to Quincy on both ends, except for smooth spot around Quincy, but it is backed up on both sides here on Route 1 South near Mosley Boulevard and the Southeast Expressway, and an accident on the Southeast Expressway. Mass back on the eastbound side slow from BU all the way down to the Ted Williams Tunnel, and both sides of the Mass back in the Ted Williams Tunnel near Logan Airport, slow on both ends here. And Boston road construction roadway reduced to 3 lanes on Massback westbound between Prudential Tunnel and Interchange 18 in Austin and Brighton tolls in Austin here. Tippendale Tunnel sold on both ends. Route 1 north sold from 16 Revere to Route 60 in Revere here, and 93 northbound. 93 southbound sold from Summerhill down to the Zake Bridge, and 93 south north sold from Zake Bridge all the way up in the Middlesex Fells River station here. And Route 3 on the northbound side sold from 16 Burlington up in the Billerica here. And 93 northbound side will also from 133 and Andover all the way out to the Windham, New Hampshire due to some road construction on 93 north in Windham, New Hampshire. Long-term road construction on 93 north in between exit 2 and 95 mile 5 from 128 to the New Hampshire border here, and 95 in New Hampshire. Slow from Greenland as you approach Route 4 and 16 in New Hampshire due to an accident 95 northbound. Near Route 33 in Greenland and Portsmouth, try some extra time here. And 95 south on the main turnpike also on New York and Kittery here. And 495 both sides slow from Lawrence all the way out to Littleton due to some incident on Route 495 north. After you pass the Lowell connector up in Lowell, so it's backed up here. And 495 backed up from Bolton all the way down for Boxborough here. And 495 on the southbound side also from 290 in Marlborough all the way down for 85 in Ashland there. And Milford here. And Route 1 around Gillette Stadium, it's slow from 495 in Plainville all the way up into Walpole. Yeah, that's because the On Direction concert is going to go on at Gillette Stadium and go tomorrow. So, suspect 495, 95, and 1 around the stadium area be congested here. So, if you're in that area, try to 6 mile alternative routes here. 95 south a little slow from Norwood down to Kenton here at 128 on the 128 more on fine for people to Gloucester. 128 on the southbound side, northbound side. Accident on 128 northbound as you approach Route 38 in Woburn. It is backed up from Lexington all the way down to Wakefield. Look at the backup on 128. Backed up from Route 3A in Burlington. Wow, all the way down to Route 109 in Westwood here. So it's a backed up mile. And 128 south on an accident near Route 135 in Needham here. Try to have some extra time. And 128 north 93 south will source from the split all the way down to 24 in Randolph here, and 93 south 128 north also from 13 in Kenton down to 128 and Route 3 Braintree splits slow from split to Weymouth on Route 3 here, and 3 south will slow from 14 in Duxbury down to Kingston here. 24 south a little slow around 49.5. 49.5 south a little slow from 24 down to 44 in the middle of our area. And look at Route 6. Wow! Route 3 south. An accident on Route 3 south is Sagamore. You do approach Route 6 and it's backed up from Route 3 south all the way down at Sagamore Bridge on the westbound side, eastbound side of Route 6, and it's backed up all the way down to East Sandwich here. 25 on the eastbound side, very slow from Wareham all the way down to Buzzard Bay on Borden Bridge on the southbound side, slow on Route 28 and 20 north of Sloan Pritchard Rotary here. And 195 eastbound, a little slow around the Bragg Ridge. Okay, 295 on the northbound side of Redondo, a little slow from around Route 37. 95 on the northbound side, slow from Cranston all the way down to Providence here. 146 south, slow approach to 95 here. And 95 south, a little slow from 37 in Wark. And 95 north, slow from Coventry Street all the way down for East Greenwich. And 95 south, slow from 37 down for East Greenwich here. And 95 modified from Coventry down for Westerly here. And Route 6 modified from Providence all the way down to the Connecticut border. And 610 Connecticut modified on both sides here. And Peter Channel News Times 5:20. Time now for the news report here. Our top story at 5 on the Peter Channel News Evening Report is U.S. warplanes bomb Islamic militants in Iraq today as the Pentagon second action on President Obama's authorization of military force to counter events and missiles as it carries out a second round of airstrikes in Iraq. Here, Sunni militants from the Islamic State assets have been a little known mysterious religious group called the Yazidi in the mountains of northwestern Iraq. A large number of Yazidis are now stranded and starving on the mountainside in Iraq. It's surrounded by SS forces on the verge of death, and here's what we know about them. And Dr. Kent Brownlee, the American doctor infected with Ebola, released a statement Friday afternoon. His first since being brought back to the United States. He apparently was working for the humanitarian organization Cemeteries Push in West Africa, treating Ebola patients. And after Israel, the latest ceasefire between Israel and Hamas ended Friday morning when Hamas resumed its costly campaign of rocket attacks on Israel, even as 2 million consumers suffer from wrenching poverty. In Louisville, the boy wonders named the man. Roy McAlroy referred he could launch missiles in a drive 50 yards of string as he shown talent patience gracing the PGA Championship in Louisville, Kentucky. In Geneva, Nigeria becomes the latest country to declare a national emergency over the deadly Ebola virus on Friday as the World Health Organization called an epidemic has claimed nearly 1,000. In Moscow, more than 117,000 people are now displaced inside Ukraine according to the latest United Nations Agency for Refugees study. Well, about 730,000 Ukrainians have fled to Russia amid war and violence since. And Peter Judge Kozali Masepa will hand down judgment on murder-accused Oscar Pistorius next month's shot on Friday after his defense team concluded his final argument, and Ukraine has retaliated against Russia, which it accuses its subordinate separatist rebels in Donetsk by proposing its own set of sanctions against Russian citizens and companies here. In Kabul, the rebels have become Afghanistan's next leader to pledge Friday to work together to speed an audit on the disputed election and accept its results after weeks of delay and patterns and squabbling. Air service take the waves as flooding its way from in troublesome Israel heads toward the island there. In Dover, Delaware, a California man said he's finally glad to be able to claim the reins of his wife more than 35 years after she was among the 900 who died in a suicide murder in Georgetown, Guyana. In Concord, New Hampshire, a judge has ordered investigators to leave a place a trailer storage container belonging to a New Hampshire man charged with kidnapping a 14-year-old girl who returned 9 months later. RFT's future role looms large in market basket talks and most multi-billion-dollar business. Acquisitions revolve around questions of financing, profit, and market share. In the case of Market Basket, the biggest issue is flesh and blood. And on the Market Basket front here, according to WCVB in Boston here, as Governor Deval Patrick has sent a letter to Board of Directors and CEO of Market Basket calling the dispute out of hand there. And this is the letter and this is a Governor Patrick letter sent to Market Basket. By any measure, the disruption that followed your recent change of CEO has gotten out of hand, and I'm writing to urge you to find a prompt resolution. I'm appealing to you to consider as well the broader implications and impact our decision and resolve it soon. That's what Governor Patrick's letter sent to Market Basket here. Changes to the FICO scoring system could eventually save consumers billions of dollars. Here, India Wall Street rally on Friday after Russia Senate ended military drills near Ukraine. Soviet investor names over regional tension, but bond yields fell and key markets worldwide after U.S. Our new studies shows that United ranks as the worst performing airline in the United States for the third year in a row, but Delta is on the top of the list when it comes to such metrics as fewest canceled flights, most on-time arrivals, and least number of mishandled baggage claims. Does your state come out when there's internet speed evil in Virginia? The answer is yes. Well, web service in Virginia enjoy the fastest internet connections in the United States, according to communication cloud service provider Broadview. General Motors added 5 new U.S. recalls on Friday to its total year, and also announced a separate recall some Cadillacs and sedans outside the United States. The latest recalls bring GM's U.S. in the total this year to 66, what about 29 million cars and trucks. The U.S. Federal Communications Commission voted Friday to correct U.S. mobile carriers and many text messaging apps to enable the use of text emergency dispatch centers, and even after questions after whether the centers will be ready to reach the deadline. Here, Jonathan Liebsman, Mutant Ninja Turtles rebooted the franchise following the 3 live-action movies from the 90s and 2007 computer animated TMNT coded controversy in 2012 when the film's producer Michael Bay announced subtitle. Looks like Lil Wayne is falling his old Maximilian broke, don't fix it, why not? The great Drake on a single, Brandon. Comedian Mike Brody and his friends try to bring themselves to the burned jersey that soon to be brought in Kevin Love. And comedian Mike Brody and friends try to bring themselves to the burned jersey that soon to be brought in Kevin Love from the Minnesota Timberwolves. In Greensboro, North Carolina, Atlantic Coast Conference and the University of Maryland have settled at a legal dispute over the Terrapins' exit from the league. The bad news continues. The Miami Dolphins as starting safety Rashad Jones was suspended 4 games Friday for violating the NFL's performance-enhancing drug policy. As of the brain-like parts possessing chip wasn't bad enough for humans, this week's edition of Science also describes robot like that after being laid out of the photo sheet can fold itself on the upper shape today can support onboard electrons per walk. Paleontologists have begun excavating bones for the cave thought to be holding remains of tens of thousands of ancient animals. Many skywatchers love that because it is ever reliable. Person, meteor shower breaks mid-month, but unfortunately this year's usually meteor display may be spoiled by a bright full moon. What would motivate an otherwise healthy 23-year-old American Ivy League graduate to his life at risk to help Ebola victims is simple, really. The call for tougher regulation coincides with a growing popularity of e-cigarettes, which heat nicotine liquid or vapor. Here. Okay, let's take a look at the latest stock market report from CNBC. Okay, let's take a look at stocks. Dow Jones closed 6553.93, up 185.66. S&P 500 1931.59, up 22.02. Nasdaq 4370.90, up 35.93. In European markets here, DAX 9,009.32, down 29.65. FTSE 6567.36, down 30.01. CAC 41.47.81, down 202. In the Asian stock markets here, it is Nikkei 1478.37, down 454. Shanghai 294.43, up 6.76. HSI 24331.41, down 56.15. In the oil stock markets here, oil 97.35, up a cent. Brent 104.74, down 70 cents, and natural gas 3.975, up 0.099. And in the gold here, it's Dow Jones 1310.60 for the gold, down 190. Silver 19.915, down 0.075, and copper 3.1805, up 0.0045. In bonds, US 10-year yield 2.4221%, down 0.002. Germany 10-year yield 1.052, down 0.002. And Germany 10-year yield 0.509%, down 0.004. European US dollar 1.341 unchanged. US dollar Japanese yen 102.04 unchanged. And Great Britain found US dollar 1.6774, up 0.002. And that's me at Waterman just PHL News. Even reporting this Friday, August 8th, 2014. PJ will say be a good evening with a good positive. I'll be back at 11 o'clock p.m. with a little abbreviated version of the Weather Magician PHL News because I'm going to be watching the Red Sox take on the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim at 10 o'clock because it's 10 p.m. here and 7 p.m. out in Anaheim. Have a good evening with a good positive. I'll be having a sports roundup right after the Red Sox and Angels game early in the morning here. Have a good evening with a good positive attitude here.